Hello friends, Mark Spade here. I hope this video finds you well. Hope that you are enjoying a warm pipe, a pleasant blend, and a comfy chair. I myself am smoking out of my Dr. Graybo Straight Bulldog that I have begun the rustication process on. However, we have reached a stalemate. So, for now, this is my procrastinating pipe. That's it. In it, I have Bob's Chocolate Flake. Today's video is about pipes in the wild. Assuming you've actually come into contact with another pipe smoker, we all approach each other with a level of quiet apprehension. I want this guy to be my friend, right? Because we both like pipes, and I really like pipes. He seems to like pipes, so I'm gonna. Hey, what do I talk to another pipe smoker about? What if he's smoking something different? What if he's one of those scary guys that you talked about from the online forums? Let's assume that you are a well-mannered, well-intended pipe smoker, and you approach somebody out in the wild who is also smoking a pipe. Just come up and say, "What are you smoking?" There. Now the conversation has started. If you have the same kind of luck that I have had in the past, there's a chance that you'll get a one-word answer or something. So be something like this: Carter Hall, American Cherry, Tobacco. Okay, relax. Don't panic. This is a menacing facade, right? Probably from years of combating purists and hanging out with cigar guys too long. Just kidding. Love you guys. So you might have to peel back this onion a little bit. That's all right. Just continue to tread, right? But don't make it awkward. All right? It's really easy to make it weird. We're all just people that smoke pipes. And so you might not be able to make a connection based on the pipe, the tobacco, or the knowledge of either. Just have a conversation like with anybody else. But what if I'm like Pork Roll Piper and I just come across as a pretentious freak? Your words, not mine. Well, you might have to break through some stereotypes to be able to have a legitimate conversation. So you might need to steer the conversation periodically away from tobacco and talk about more general things. Find something that's common and familiar to both of you, and then just see where that takes you. For instance, here in the great state of Tennessee and the surrounding states, you can pretty well strike up a conversation quite quickly if you talk about football, baseball, or guns. If you just can't come up with anything because you're so absorbed in pipe smoking that you can't think of anything else to talk about, let's look at some of the things that pipe smokers generally enjoy talking about. The Lord of the Rings. Most of us like it. A lot of us are closet nerds, if not full-on nerds. So we'll enjoy topics such as Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia, Dungeons and Dragons. The list goes on, right? There's probably something to talk about with 1 in 5 pipe smokers as it pertains to the world of fantasy. Maybe that's not it though. You might talk to somebody who's more into sci-fi, in which case you can rely on your extensive knowledge of Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, or perhaps some flash fiction. Now, let's say that this is not a nerd that you're talking to. Well, guess what? A lot of us seem to enjoy some kind of history, so do a little bit of probing there. You start in more recent events and find yourself a segue. There you go. Now we went from talking about the state of things in San Diego to the history of the Grand Canyon. Or was it San Francisco? One of the sands, one of the California sands, one of those. It's a real conversation. Sports. You could do local sports, you could do big sports. Typically, the guy that likes NASCAR is going to just tell you pretty quickly, I don't really watch anything, but I do like me a good race from time to time. And if that's the case, just ask him. Why? Right? And he'll tell you. He will gladly share with you his passion for a sport, right? So there's an easy one. If you can get to know somebody on any level over a nice smoke, I can pretty well guarantee you're going to have a good time in some kind of a budding social friendship. I am curious though, what interactions have y'all had out there in the wide world with pipe smokers, or the interaction happened because you were smoking a pipe? See what I did there? Little smoke ring. That's the social circle. See what I... So look, get out there, meet some people, support some local stuff, have a smoke, have a chat, make some friends. It's all right. With that, I'm Mark Spade. Thanks for watching.